Hello November! Yes, I'm filming this in the middle of November. I almost smushed November and December together because I was just like, sleeps. But I'm trying to make an effort and I'm going to make 2 different videos because I just have so much to talk about. Now, ooh, my top's coming off me. A quick recap of November. It was a very sort of like up and down emotion-wise month. It was down because I was sort of going through this phase where I was really busy all the time and always doing stuff, and I never had time to do things that I actually wanted, like, you know, make YouTube videos or do blog posts or just things that I felt that I was creatively passionate about. And then I felt like all the things that I were doing weren't really rewarding. So, you know, I was going to school every day, I was going to work every day, I was going to the TV station every day, and none of it really felt like it was rewarding and none of it felt like it was improving my life. So that got me a bit down. And then I also went through this phase where I got really scared that I was going to be kind of typecasted almost as like a host and presenter, like just a host and presenter, because in the future I do want to pursue acting. That is my main goal, because I met this big boss guy from the TV station who looks after all the presenters, and he said, oh, you want to be an actress? I was like, yeah. And he's like, I think you suit presenting better. And I was like, why? And he's like, because you wouldn't be a good actress because your personality is too strong, which is something that I was scared about, because I realized all really good actresses, they have really sort of numb or plain personalities, which is why they take on roles so well and why they can characterize themselves so well. So that was always something that I was kind of scared of. And then when he said it, it kind of just was like a shot to my heart, and I was like, ugh. But then he was like, don't worry, you'll make a really good presenter, like you are a really good presenter. And I was like, yeah, like presenting is fun and it is something that I want to do and it is in the industry, but it's never something that I wanted to, you know, passionately pursue. But right now I'm just gonna go along the ride, and hopefully, you know, from radio I can walk into TV, and then from TV I can do, you know, acting. So one step at a time. I'm just a really impatient person. Okay, enough chitter chatter. Now up to the favorites. So this month's favorites is going to be a bit random. It's going to be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So first thing, I'll start off with makeup. Now what I wanted to show you was this new eyebrow pencil. It's the Uemura eyebrow pencil in hard. It is hard number 9, so kind of like this grayish brown color. Now I got this when I went to Macau. I've tried sort of all types of eyebrow things. I've got the Benefit, like the duo thing with the gel and the, what is it? The gel and the powder. And I only ever used the gel part of it because the powder was just like too much and it made my eyebrows look really unnatural. And the gel sort of wasn't really the right color. And then I got like the brush on, the gel brush on ones, and that was so much easier than the Benefit Duo pack. But then I always had to like kind of smooth it out, because sometimes it just goes on like a huge glob and you're like, oh, like my eyebrow is really strong there. And I had to pat it out and I had to use another brush to smooth it out. And I always felt like it was a bit too much because I had to go over with a tissue and sort of wipe it away. But this pencil is perfect. It is so natural, right? Like, don't my eyebrows look really natural? My friend actually told me about it because she uses it. The tip is, when you buy it, you have to get them to shave it for you. You have to shave it like an artist's pencil. So like very sharp and very long and kind of like very flat. That way it works the best, because then you can just use the flat end and you can go like that and it's just super natural. If you don't know how to shave it, you should go to the store and get them to shave it for you. I'm sure they do it. But because I used to do art and we used to always shave our own pencils, you just get a Stanley knife and very gently sort of scrape it little bit by little bit, because otherwise you're gonna snap the lead. Next thing, something that I bought, it's household. I know everyone has one of these lying around. I know what you think they are. It's like when you have the fluff balls on your clothes and you can roll them off. But I found a really good use for them. Because I'm like one of those people, if there's hair on the floor, I'm like, ugh, I can't handle it. If it's hair on your head, like it's connected to your body, that's fine. But if it's on the floor, like, it's just disgusting to me. And in my bathroom, I cannot have a single piece of hair or like dust on the floor. So I always use this to like roll away all the hairs, and it works like a charm. You just go on the floor and you like roll away and it's like all the hair stuck to it, and then you just peel off a sheet and throw it away. I got mine from Ikea, but you can literally buy them from everywhere. Okay, that was a really weird favorites, but it honestly is really good if you really like cleanliness like me. Okay, the next one is a bit more normal. It's a Polaroid printing machine. I actually got this for my birthday last year. It's from Fujifilm, actually this year, yeah. Fujifilm, it's called Instax, and what it is, it like Bluetooth connects to your phone, so you can print off any photo and make it into a Polaroid. For example, this photo is circa 1990. That's me the little baby there, 1990, and I printed it off, and doesn't it look really cool because it gives like a really Polaroid olden style vintage effect? So like anything on your phone, you connect your phone to the printer and then it just shoots out the photo like a real Polaroid. So I think that's really great because everyone's always like, oh wait, let me take my Polaroid out and snap a moment of this, and you always have to wait, and like the Polaroid, you never know if you're even in the picture, and every time I use a Polaroid camera to take a photo of myself, I look like a ghost or I look like a goat. Like I look just really nasty. So yeah, my top. So yeah, that's a good present to get someone for Christmas even. And also with these, I had a really good idea. Well, I thought it was a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure everyone's done these before. I put blue tack at the back of them and I just stuck them all over my fridge door. I'll show you a little picture of it, and I think it just gives me a really nice homely feeling. And you know, every time I open the fridge and I want to grab some like ice cream, or like every time I open the fridge and I want to grab some food or ice cream or something, I have like pictures of my friends and like my mom staring at me. I can imagine her just being like, you already had dinner, don't have more ice cream. Okay, so this month I watched some really weird films. Like Netflix has some really strange films. They're not any film that like, you know, makes you feel really great or you're like, wow, astonishing, or you learned something. But I feel like these two films really taught us about the human race, even though you could tell it's very low budget. It's a very simple film, literally just like one setting, one scene. It stuck with me and it made me think. The first one is called After the Dark. It's got a really wide range of characters in it. You've got the girl who did Alice in Once Upon a Time, that girl, and you've got like some really famous English guy, I forget his name, and you've also got Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter, and then you've also got Junie from Spy Kids. Remember the little brother? Like, he's in it. There's just so many people, and the casting is such a wide range of ethnicities, so I think it's great. What it's about is they're in a philosophy class, and the teacher poses as the last question of the semester, like if there was a massive bomb to go off and there was this shelter, but there were only these few places, how would you choose and who would you choose to go into the shelter? And the shelter only has food to last for like 100 days and like air to last for 100 days, and what would you do with your time inside the shelter? And you know, they restarted the game again and again and again, and each time the outcome was different. And then in the end, the ending was a bit weird because you just go back to like reality, normal life. But it really made me think, because some of the arguments they put up, you're like, would I go with that? Would I do that? The other movie is kind of similar. It's called The Circle. Literally, people will just wake up in this black room and they're all standing on like a little circle, and they're all in a circle, and if you move, you get zapped and you die. And then they figure out that they're the ones that control who dies, because if they move their wrist like this, they can kind of see their own light like shining on somebody's circle. So they have to decide who gets to live, because each round someone gets killed, like every 3 minutes or something. So they only get 3 minutes to decide who gets killed, and there's obviously going to be one pregnant lady and one small kid. So obviously the normal choice is to choose one of those two, but then it's like when you actually get down to those two, who gets to live, the little kid or the woman with a baby? You know, like the baby might not even make it, so who knows? So that was really intriguing. Like all the arguments that they put up, I was just like, whoa, like humanity really is like this? So it makes me think, and I think it just also pushes you to be a better person and make our world a better place. Music wise, I actually got some live music for you. I got to go to the Taylor Swift concert, which was awesome! Not gonna lie, I cried twice. It was just so beautiful because she's like an artist that I grew up with. I followed her when it was still like MySpace days, when she used to write blog posts on MySpace. So just seeing her, you know, in Shanghai, in such a foreign country, with so many people screaming her lyrics back to her, like I felt like a proud mom. I was just so happy for her. I'll attach some footage here from the concert. So we're in the VIP lounge right now at Mercedes-Benz Arena, and it is cool. Take a look. This is the room with our TV, and then these are the lovely people who won. Boys only want to don't say I didn't, say I didn't.
saw you, a lot has happened. And I wanted to mention one particular thing that was a really important moment in my life and something remarkable that you did. And that thing that happened was I put out an album that I made called 1989.
Okay, quotes. I got 2 very good ones for you. The first one is by Oscar de la Renta. It's, when you rest, you rust. So that always helps get me up, that always helps to get me up in the morning, or like if I don't want to go to gym, I'm just like, oh, I have to. Like, a lot of people always ask me like, why do you tire yourself out so much? Like, you're doing full-time work, full-time uni. Just take it easy, just like quit work and just do uni. But I'm always like, no, like I have the energy and I have the time to be able to do, like, burn the candle at both ends now. When I'm older, I won't be able to because I'll be too old and I won't have enough energy, and I don't want to regret it when I'm older that I didn't do enough. So yes. And then the second quote is, when you are born in a world you don't fit in, it's because you were born to help create a new one. And I think that quote was absolutely beautiful. I found that on a girl named Ali, her Instagram. She's a vegan, so you can check her out for some vegan inspiration. But yes, because I've always been like, I've always felt different. And sometimes you just like, oh, I wish I was normal. I wish I was like everyone. And sometimes you just really feel like a fish out of water. Like, no matter at school or work or like a social setting or like a group, you kind of just felt like inadequate. Like, I've felt inadequate most of my life. And listening or seeing this quote just made me like be able to take a fresh breath of air and be like, you know what, that's right, like this world wasn't created for everyone. Like, it's not just some general world where everyone fits in. Everyone is so different. We all have our own personalities and beliefs and, you know, morals. Of course, we're not all going to fit under the same roof. So if you don't like the world you're living in, change it. Create a world for you. You are not born to fit in. You are born to create. Dun 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 dun! And it is almost Christmas time, so I'm super excited. I'm getting quite festive, can't you see? Got this green jumper on and some kind of festive earrings. Oh, and one last thing before I go. Last month I did a giveaway with the peach box and it actually went so awesome. I was really scared that no one was going to comment because, I don't know, I always feel awkward doing giveaways, and like, because I personally never ever entered giveaways or anything because I'm like kind of shy and like embarrassed to. And then I told people just to comment gorilla on the photo that I posted with the peach box story, and like so many people commented that I had to go eeny meeny miny mo. I thought I had to do it like 5 times eeny meeny miny mo to like make sure that I wasn't starting from the same place. Anyway, the winner ended up being this lovely girl called Tina and her friend. So thank you guys for entering. Thank you so much everyone for entering. I hope I can do more giveaways in the future, but not like just, you know, what everyone does, like, oh, I'm gonna give away all this makeup giveaway. That I want to give away more like personal things, like more things that are kind of like me. Maybe I can like make you guys something. So yeah, I'll see you in the future, and I'll see you very soon for December favorites. I've tried to keep this video short because my mum was like, my mum watches my videos, she's like, why do you always talk so much in your favorites? Like, all you do is talk. Like, you can really talk, but you know what? I just love to talk. Hi guys, it's November and I'm gonna be doing an October's favorites. I know I've been really bad with this. I'm a little bit late, and I was almost considering doing an October, November and